This is Hambone, and today I'm going to give you part one of my tribute to old school stuff. Um, we're going to start today with my Nintendo. As you can see, I have a box here. And look at that. Look at that. It's all beautiful, isn't it? A little dusty. It's been sitting around for a while. So, well, take a look in this here box and see what we got inside. I'll give the box a little turn around there. You can take a little peek at what's on the box. A typical mid-'80s family doing a bunch of mid-'80s family stuff. And everything you see here is in the box. And then some. There's a few items within this box that are quite hard to come by. Another view over here. A couple of controllers that you can get for it. I have two of these. They're put away right now, but I do got two of them. I don't really like them that much. They're more or less a collector item, if anything. So we're going to take a look inside this here box, and I can hear fucking Mumble playing in the background. Hard to do it with one hand. She's in there pretty snug. We'll put this down for a sec. Oh yeah. So, what we got right here, the inside fucking of the box. Obviously, I don't have it packed in here quite the way it should be packed in, but it's all in there. It's kind of a mess. Obviously, we got a copy of Mario and Duck Hunt. This game is in fucking mint condition. It's not really anything special, but everybody loves Mario and Duck Hunt. Anyone that doesn't, well, then I guess they could probably go fuck themselves. So we got the zapper and the AV cables. Two controllers are in here. One of these controllers is kind of rough shape because it's sat around. But there's two controllers in there, yeah. And they both work. Of course, I don't buy stuff that doesn't work, right? Then we got here the Nintendo itself. I'm going to try to pan away from that box there because there's a couple things in it that you don't need to see yet. There she is. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a game in it. Oops. Mario 3. Look at the price tag on this. Like $25 for this fucking game. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Looking good. Nothing wrong with it. Very good condition. A little bit dusty from sitting around for a bit. It was out for a little while and I never dusted it off before putting it back. All of it's still there. Now there's a couple of real interesting little things in this box that you typically won't find. You have here the poster, excuse me, the poster that comes with the Nintendo. Let's see if I can prop this up somehow so you can take a look at it. Look at that, now you're playing with power. Yeah. And that's it. It's got all kinds of different games and stuff. This was one of my favorites. So that's Rad Racer. I love that game. And yep, there's the poster that came with it, and it's never been hung up on a wall. And on the back side of this here poster is how to hook up your new Nintendo Entertainment System, followed by clear illustrations and instructions on how to do exactly that. And everybody knows how to hook up a Nintendo, so there's no point in really going in depth with it. Ah, right here, the instruction manual for the Nintendo control deck. All pages are there, not even any stains or nothing on them. It's all there. The instruction manual for the Zapper. This is pretty cool. You'd have a hard time finding one of these. That's all there too. And apparently, I'd read this before buying my next game pack. And that guy looks like he's not having a really good time, or he's having too much of a good time. And it's just a subscription to Nintendo Power. And last but not least, we have here this Nintendo Entertainment System important warranty registration information inside. And everything that I need to apply for the warranty. Obviously, this is no good anymore. I mean, you can't really get a warranty on one of these here things, but still cool to have. Well, there's that. Number two, we're going to have, I got another cool thing to show you. The light's kind of bad here, so I'll move this onto the couch. I have here I got two of these. My TI 99 4A by Texas Instruments. And this was the rival system to the Commodore 64. Basically, one of the very first, home computers. And that's my daughter. That's baby. I do have two of these. And for the next segment, we're going to show my pride and joy here. This is a big job that I've been working on for a very long time. And she's finally done. This here, we get some light on. There's some more light on. That light doesn't work. This here is my Pioneer SA6700 amplifier. And it is a 4-channel 150 watt amp. Followed by the matching tuner, and this is the Pioneer TX6700. Also, it's in very good condition. This took me quite a few years to track one of these down. Followed by my Pioneer CT540 cassette deck. That's all there. It's in good shape too. Could use a little bit of TLC, but what couldn't use TLC these days? And on top of that, yes, that is an 8-track player, my electrophonic 8-track player. And this is also functional, all original, except for this one knob right here. That's a tuner knob, and that's off of another stereo. And this is all powering these little speakers here. You can't really see them too well, but we got a little mini RCA speaker there. That's not part of the original kit. Followed by my Sherwood bookshelf speakers. These are only 50 watts a piece, but I live in a neighborhood where they don't really like noise, so no need to get any bigger speakers yet. Yeah, these are pretty nice little speakers. They're in pretty good shape. We can pop that back on there. Oh, and actually, just in today, I got big box 8-tracks. Before I show you those, I got a pretty wide selection of cassette tapes. I'll do a quick pass over So you can take a quick look at a few of the things I got laying around. This is almost all of them. I have more of them. They're all put away. These are just the ones we listen to around the house. And look at all that stuff. Oh, there's another shelf with more. Look at all that. These two particular here. A couple of my rare ones. Beatles White Album parts 1 and 2. Take these out and take a look. Beatles part 1, Beatles part 2. And I'll put those back. Yeah, this is an original Game Boy.
There's apparently a South American movement now.
Yeah, see that? And it works. I don't got no batteries in it right now, but it does work. A couple of games. Let me shut the fucking volume off on this goddamn thing. There we go. Now we have in here, this here case I was going to show you before I kind of walked off for a second. This is my box of 48 track tapes, except one of them broke. The first tape I popped in, and what do you know, I got one song out of it and it broke, and it's currently under repair. I hate this fucking thing. It's just in two halves right now, but it's my fucking Led Zeppelin tape. The rest of it's in there somewhere. I don't really think you can see it that well, but there's a big mess of tape in there. And look at that, that's got fucking Stairway to Heaven on it. It's 1971. I'll get a couple of records in here. There'll be more on that later. But we got all kinds of records. Let's see if I can find a good one here. These are all my wife's. This one. Here's one that might get some oohs and ahs. Here's Michael Jackson's Thriller album. Yep. Look at that vinyl. Smells good too. Too bad you couldn't smell it through the camera, because vinyl smells pretty good, I think. It's got that old school kind of tinge to it that, you know, everyone and their mother loves. Especially their mother, actually, because, you know, this is back in their day. I can't get that goddamn thing back in there, so we'll do it later. And, here we go. I'm going to fire this baby up to get a taste of what she does. And look at that. Look at that beastie beauty. The only thing I haven't restored on this thing yet is down here on my amp. These two dials here should light up like these ones do. But unfortunately, I cannot find matching bulbs anywhere for these. And I was going to put LEDs in them. I was recommended against it, so I'm just going to wait till I can find some bulbs. They're not impossible to find. They're just impossible to find around where I live. So let's get this here baby all fired up and see. Well, I'm gonna pop in some Kiss. This is a double platinum album. And we're gonna pop this into my 8-track player here. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can crank this up a little bit. Sounds good. That sounds delicious. Which I try not to run it too hard because it's old and this stuff's all dated mid-70s and earlier. Actually, this particular amplifier was my dad's when he was just a young fella, and he passed it on to me, and I basically spent the past 10 years restoring it. So Look at that. Now we got in here. We got this here unit here. It's kind of a piece of furniture right now. But I saw you them records there earlier, and I suppose it would only be fair if I showed the means of which I play these records, which is unfortunately not functioning right now. It kind of took a bump when I moved, and I just have to fix a little piece in it. But aside from that, this is my Gerard 3000 turntable, and I don't think it's plugged in right now. Why don't we plug this in? I'm going to shut this baby off, and I'm going to plug this here fucking thing in. Let's see, right here. All I need is a little snap piece that gets the fucking needle arm back on there. We're going to plug this here thing in, and if I don't stab myself with a goddamn cactus, for fuck's sakes. Alright, I'm not going to bother plugging it in right now. But this thing was my newest project, and I'm going to get some light. I have to bust out my flashlight for this. What do we got in there? We have the Police. This is a wicked record too. This is really nice. As you can see, right here, it kind of took some damage, and all that's wrong with it is it just popped off, and I just got to pop it back on. But I just haven't had the time. Look at that. It's beautiful shape. The whole inside of this thing's real nice. The outside is unfortunately not in as good shape. Look at that. I spent a week polishing this shit. A week? Yep, and that's how I play my records. I even got a replacement needle in here somewhere. And even I even got the manual for it. And the manual for the turntable itself. Now this, when it ships, comes like this. And that goes on there, and it's just got the directions on how to use the thing, and that's pretty well it. When it does play, it sounds pretty good. I got a blown speaker on the right side. That's got to be fixed. And this is a 8-record changer. And it'll play 16s, 33s, 45s, and 78s. And it'll play one, and it'll drop another and play it one after the other. And it'll automatically change the speed and everything. That's a beautiful, beautiful unit. We're going to shut her down. There we go. Look, on the outside's not so great. Anyways, that's my part 1 of tribute to old school stuff. And once I get some new stuff, which I do have other stuff that's packed away, once I get some other stuff out, I'll show you how I roll. Thanks for watching. Hambone Deluxe out.